Hi YouTube, this is your girl Simply Love, and I'm here to do your mid-month reading. It's going to be short. My mid-months are normally short. Just a little peekaboo into what's going to be coming into February. Thank you all for viewing. We're going to get right on into this, and I also have two cards here that I picked. One is going to be a spiritual card, a healing card, and the other is going to be from my deck, Simply Love's Love Affirmation cards, which I do have for sale. I ran out. I sold them all already that I had, and I'm getting some more in. So if you are interested in purchasing them, I made these cards myself, did all the drawings on them and everything. I really worked hard on this deck, and I'm so proud of it. And if you'd like to have them and do pick a card for yourself once a week and say that card before you go to bed, and say that card when you wake up in the morning before you leave out or whatever you do, and call in positivity into your life and get out all the negative into your life. Then once that week go by, you just shuffle them up again and pick one and say that affirmation for a week. That's what I do with these. This is why I created them, to help you guys out as well. So if you like those, look in the description below. Email me. I'll give you the price and send you an invoice and have them shipped out to you. Also with the t-shirts as well, which you've seen in my other videos. So now let's get on with it. This is going to be for the sign of Virgo. Hi, Virgo. Ladies and gents, okay, you know how it goes. There's no gender on these cards because male and female does watch the videos. So, you know, y'all know what the deal is. I don't have to keep explaining it, but just saying. And remember, this is just a general reading. It's just like how you would pick the newspaper up and read your astrology or in the newspaper. That's how these are. They're general. May resonate to some. If it doesn't resonate, try going over there and listen to your moon and your sun sign and your Venus sign. Okay, you're welcome to do that on my other videos and see if some of those resonate with you. Okay, but I did ask my spirit guides to give me the messages for the viewers. Only they know who's viewing. Only they know what messages they have for you. And I asked for them to relay many messages as possible. Okay, so. With that said, let's get it on. All right, Virgo, first thing that comes up for you is the Ace of Cups. Big mad love here, okay? This is some big love. It could be for yourself, that you may have discovered a big love within yourself. It's an overflowing of love, an overflowing of spiritual type of love, an inner love. It's like a burst of like maybe you're releasing, maybe there's a lot of emotions that you've been holding on inside for a long time, and all of a sudden it just burst out. It's just like, oh, I feel something. You know what I mean, Virgo? It's like, I feel something. I'm feeling something I haven't felt in a long time because I've been holding in my emotions. I've been holding in my feelings, and I haven't been revealing that side of me because why? Why? Because you're scared. You've been scared. You've been afraid. It could have been for some of you. I'm hearing maybe something from your childhood that you've been carrying for a long time. For some of you, somebody hurt you so doggone bad, you swore to yourself that you would never feel or fall in love with anybody anymore. You will always just use your logic. But when it comes to love, it won't work. That's why you Virgos been having a hard time. You Virgos, male and females, when it comes to relationships, because you refuse to use your emotions when it comes to a relationship. Everything to you was all knowledge, all up in your head, and you tried to use that in a relationship, and they always failed. But this is telling me some of you out there, I'm not saying all, but some of you experience this overwhelming or over zillions or overflowing of emotions and love, either for yourself or for someone. Okay, and they could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that you have this overflowing of love with, like you just love them. Okay, You know, something happened to where you had to open up that heart to maybe even to keep this person around, or try to keep them around. Or for some of you, I'm hearing you need to open up your heart. Your emotions been bottled up for a long time, and when you open your heart, you're going to feel a whole lot better, and you're going to be dealing with relationships. You're going to be a lot happier if you do, or for some of you will or are. Okay, now I'm coming up with the King or the Queen of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra person. Okay, this person, as you can see, is very focused. Okay. They're sitting on their throne of authority. You know, this could be someone who is an authority figure. They may be somebody that is well to do with themselves. They're very much in control. They use logic a lot too. It's hard to pull the wool over this person's eyes. They do have shades on, which is indicating to me that they have some type of intuition, psychic ability. They could be empaths. They also are on guard as well. They can come off a little cold, and they're very much in their head as well. Okay, very much in their head, because it's a sword card. And they're all about communication too. They communicate very, very well. They don't really let nothing hold them back from what's ever on their mind. They communicate with it. And when they communicate with truth. You know, they come forth with the truth. So some things in this person, the truth shall set you free when it comes to an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Okay. And like I said, they do come across a little cold as well, or a little cold and a little isolated. But their own self-made, you know, they're very independent, okay? And they focus and they see a lot of things. They like to be in charge of their own lives. You can't suffocate any type of air signs. They can't be suffocated. They're very, very, very independent. And they're also rebels. Okay, if you look at their hat, you know, they got on almost like a rebel. They almost look like they in some type of army or a fatigue, something like that. But they're rebels. They go against the grind, and they use their own mind and make their own decisions. Okay, so that person may be in your life. You may know, some of you know who I'm talking about. Now we got the Three of Wands. Okay, so it's telling me some of you. This may be a fire sign that you may be dealing with as well. There may be two people here that you're dealing with. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Okay. Or you may be dealing with a fire sign, which is a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And they look like, you know, it looks like you or they turn their back on you. One of these people turn their back on you. Okay, and they're looking out into the future. They're looking out to see if they can do better than what they feel like they're already in. They want to do better. They see a brighter future for themselves. And to see a brighter future for themselves, they have to make a choice. This is a choice here. They have to make a choice whether to stay or whether to go. It's going to be a very passionate choice for them, because I feel like they want to be where they're at, but there's something here going on to where they feel like they can do better. And somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose, because they see a future for themselves. You could, like I said, somebody you could be dealing with, okay? There's going to be some action. There's some action taking place here. There's some movement, or wanting to be some movement, where somebody wants to just move forward. They got their back turned, so they want to move away, or they have moved away. Okay. It could be a Leo as well, because we have the Strength card, which represents a Leo. And it also can be, again, a fire sign, a Sagittarius, or a Aries. But this represents Leo. Somebody needs strength, or, you know, your angel guides are calling on you to have strength to maybe walk away from a situation that may no longer serves you. Maybe somebody you can't see eye to eye with. Okay, so you need the strength, or you know, maybe there's you or somebody may need to communicate better, or somebody needs to. For some of you need to tame the inner beast, like tame the temper. Or somebody else around you, maybe this person needs to tame their temper. Maybe they have a temper problem. Maybe they're controlled. Maybe they like to be in control, and you may like to be in control too. That's why it's time to use your emotions, Virgo. It's time to get out of your head. Time to stop using everything as logic. Everything is not built on logic. And I'm hearing that's why relationships don't never work, because you're constantly trying to hold in your emotions all the time. You need to release, and you'll feel a whole lot better. Believe me, you will. There's nothing going to hurt you. Okay, now we have the Five of Wands, which is telling me there's some kind of inner turmoil. Okay, some kind of where you're fighting something inside of you. There's something inside of you you're fighting to try to withhold, or you're trying to fight to get something. But you're not the only one fighting this battle to win. There's plenty of competition out there. Okay, plenty of competition out there for somebody, and it may be this air sign, or a fire sign, or this Leo. There may be a lot of people fighting for their attention. Or it actually can be some fighting because there's several people here. And there's got to be a decision made. Being that this is a three of wands, somebody got to go. Somebody got to make a decision regarding someone in a relationship here. Or somebody, for some of you, have turned their back on you. And you may be angry about that. Or you might not be willing to let go of that person, okay? But they're saying you need strength to tame your temper, or tame the inner beast in you. You may be mad regarding this person turning their back on you, and you might be some of you may be still fighting over that person. It's like you don't want to let go. Boy, here we go down this road again. Maybe with another set of Virgos. There's some sets that, you know, got over this type of thing, but looks like we're headed back that direction for some of you. Now we have the Queen of Wands, or the King of Wands, who's ever looking at the video. This is, still a fire sign. They're very fiery. They're very passionate. They get what they want. They're very confident, beautiful, male or female. They're very charismatic. They're independent, self-sufficient, and they go pretty fast, okay? They come in really, really fast. They come to get what they want, when they want and how they want, without even thinking about it sometimes. That's how sometimes they can be a little overconfident, you know what I mean? They're coming with something. They may be coming to offer something, or to tell you something. Some of you, they may be coming in to tell you something. You're coming in to tell somebody something that you're ready to go. And the Five of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be dealing with too, is going to be very upset about this Queen or King of Wands. Okay, they're going to be very upset. They're not going to be a happy camper, okay, over this situation. You know, this fighting, this competition thing. Everybody's trying to get the same or won't let go of something, so they rather fight over it. Everybody's up for grabs for this person or you. And it's shocking. It's something that somebody didn't expect. This is a blow, like, oh, I'm hurt, I'm hurt now. I'm hurt over this situation. Some of y'all felt like you wasted your time and your energy. So you feel sorry and you feel regret and your feelings is hurt. But there's offerings here still. Nevertheless, there's offers here, but you're just focusing on this one particular situation. It may be this fire sign, or it may be this air sign, or it may be a water sign, or it may be all three, because there's 3 cups there that's spilt. Okay, it could be 3 people, and you might have lost all 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? You might have lost all 3 of them, but there's still 2 cups standing. Because you refused to get into your emotions. You refused to feel that love. So maybe, you push these people away. Maybe they wasn't getting what they want. Maybe they were, like, I could get better. I could do better. I want to feel, like a man, or I want to feel like a woman, and I'm not getting what I need from you. You're a little too cold for me. You're a little too stiff. You think in your head too much. And that throws me off. That throws me into a temper tantrum. Somebody, whoever's around you, okay? This fire sign, maybe. It throws them, it makes them feel out of control. And then they want to fight, argue, and fuss. Because I think they're trying to get you to explore your emotions over your head, over being so cold. So why are you shocked and disappointed and still looking at this disappointment when when this was going on all the while? You should have seen it coming, Virgo, male or female. And now you're faced with the death card, which means there's endings, okay? Definitely endings. Definitely disappointments and heartbreak here. Some some disappointment, basically. A shock disappointment. But all is not lost, okay, with this card, because there's somebody still wanting to offer you something, but you're not paying attention to it, or you refuse to see it. And that's your fault, Virgo. Or some of you, this is happening to you. All right. So death is here saying, put away the old ways, transform yourself, chisel off all that layer of gook and mess that you got, created here for yourself. Nobody did it but you. So transform yourself, Virgo, and let love come into your life. Let something new come in and stop sweating over the dumb stuff. Okay. They did you wrong. He did you wrong. Blaming other people for this. Blaming other people. Sulking, crying, and just not satisfied, or just very unhappy with yourself or with someone that had a lot of suitors, a lot of competition, and you may have lost in that game. Open up your heart and start feeling. Do heart chakras, Virgo. Do some heart chakras to open up your heart, because it's not all lost. You may have lost some things in love. When it came to love, you lost, some battles here. And it's because you were just too cold. You know, you're too stiff. You're too, you know, you think of everything too much is in your head too much. And you refuse to lighten up and feel the love. You're afraid to experience that overflow of love. It's been bottled up for a very long time, Virgo. And it's time to release that before you keep failing at relationships. Here's 1, 2, 3 relationships down the tube that could have been something, because these women or men seem they're good potentials. 1, 2, 3 good potentials here for you, but you lost out on all 3. It's just one disappointment after another, and I just told you the reason why. You refuse to put your emotions in here. You just masquerade, not using your emotions, try to be slick and use your head all the time, try to manipulate, you know, and judge too, judgment. And what their people going to do is just turn their back on you, and they're going to look elsewhere. They're going to look elsewhere. And that's for some of you that the messages are are talking to some of you out there. You just need a breakthrough. You need to do heart chakras to bring your heart into your relationships and stop being so cold and distant. And because you can have love if you want it. You can have love if you want to. But you got to experience this first. You got to experience the Ace of Cups. And then you have to stop looking at all the disappointments that you've been through in your life. You have to face it, and then you have to transform yourself. Take off all the masks, unveil yourself, take off all those layers that you put across yourself, and just be real, and let the new come in. Be a new person. Start anew, new beginnings. And then you'll have something to celebrate. You'll have something to celebrate, and it'll be an overabundance of celebration. It'll be an overabundance of love, not only for yourself, but for a potential partner, okay? There's 2 cups still standing. Remember that. You still got a chance here, but you got to do something about this. You got to do something about this cold, cold way that you how you carry yourself in a cold manner. Always thinking. You can't think love. Love doesn't think. It is not in your head. It's in your heart. Okay? Love is in your heart, Virgo. Let go. Let go. Release and let God. Let the transformation happen, and then you got a chance here. All right, so there you go. Now with my deck, I chose, it says, for some of you, whoever this is, they're not the one. So you need to just release them. For some of you, they are not the one. Let them go if they want to. Release it. Stop fighting over it. Stop trying to fight a battle that, you damn well gonna lose. Or has lost, because we got the 3 of Cups here with disappointment. Because you refuse to let go. So now it's time, they're saying, giving you a chance at love again. Okay? But you have to transform yourself, and you have to let this overflow of love in your heart. You got to feel again, Virgo. Some of you. I'm not talking to all of you. Now, for your healing card, Virgo, I have this card that came out for you. Blessed. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. This is mercy. This is having mercy on you, on yourself, so you can transform. This is mercy. This is the mercy that you'll get if you transform your life. An overabundance of love, and your emotions will be so much joy. You'll feel so much joy. You'll feel so much better, and you won't face broken relationships. You won't face people turning their walking away from you anymore. There's 3 cups there. There's 3 relationships so far that you just thought too much in your head about. These were good people too. Very good people. But, you just felt like you can be in charge. You felt like you wanted to be in charge of these relationships and, just totally take over. But it just, they weren't having it. They turned their back. They're saying enough is enough. I can't take this. You're too dominant and controlling and pessimistic. Always looking at the shadow or the shadow side of things, and very stiff and cold. Okay. So break free, Virgo, and experience that big old cup of love that's waiting for you, because it's waiting for you. It's there. Okay. Mercy is a rare word, one hardly spoken. What are merciful actions? Not judging another. Didn't I just say that? Not judging another, Virgo. Speaking with kind words, Virgo. Not these cutthroat words. Not these saying anything you want to say, harsh, being harsh and cold and mean. Not this ego tripping, always wanting to be in control of a situation. Speaking with kind words, thinking compassionate, okay? Being compassionate with yourself first. Open up that heart. Thoughts about others. May acts of mercy come your way. May acts of mercy come your way, Virgo. It's there. And it's mercy. The Most High God and the angel gods are saying they want to have mercy on you. And, they need you to transform. And they need you to do this right now. They need you to get started so you can stop facing all these disappointments one after another, after another, after another. That's all I got to say, Virgo. I don't want to get in too much into it because I know how I get. I'm very passionate about what I do and what I say when I'm feeling it, okay? So good luck to you, Virgos. I've been having a lot of y'all calling in. I don't know why, because I was been very, very rough and tough in my videos. But, how can you get anywhere if you're going to be sugarcoating everything all the time? You can't. You'll just be stay stuck in it. We're trying to get you out of this cycle. And sometimes you have to have tough love to do that. Just like when we was young, we did something we ain't had no business doing. If mom and dad didn't beat us, we would still be where? Nowhere. Okay? So, with that said, hey, let's get moving, Virgo. All right? And thank you for viewing. Thank you for sharing my videos. And thank you all for calling in for your personal readings. All you have scheduled. All the very nice comments that you have been making. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. And if you decide to view my channel, you like what you're hearing, go ahead and subscribe so you can hear it, every month, every mid-month. And listen out for some specials that I have, here and there. So, and join me over on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All the buttons are there up on my front page there. You just click on it and come in and join me there. You guys take care, and I'll see you in February, okay? Take it easy and do that transformation, Virgos. If you need any help with that, just give me a call. Take care. Love is all there is. Love is all there ever be. Bye-bye.